From the biggest gigs, the most magical musicals, the funniest comedians and the biggest stars, this city has got it all.
Yes, it does. And this is the show that celebrates all of that and more, all in the best city in the world, Liverpool.
Liverpool,
Yes.
And we've got to do this show from the snazziest, coolest, most posh location in the city. We're here at the Hilton Liverpool ONE.
It is really posh. In fact, let's smart you up a bit, you know, a bit of a scruff. All right, okay.
This is the Guide Liverpool with us, Jay and Ellie, right here on Bay TV. Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Guide Liverpool with us, Jay and Ellie, here at the beautiful, the stunning, the very Christmassy Hilton Hotel in Liverpool. Well, it's very posh.
It's very, very snazzy in here, to be honest. I'm not sure how you got in, to be honest, because usually on Saturday night, you're being chucked out the other way.
Yeah, revolving door that way, not that way. Yeah, great place though. We're going to be in the Pima Bar in just a bit. We have got one huge show. You could be here for free as well. We got a festive afternoon tea with champagne to give away. Get on our Twitter page at the Guide Liverpool for more information.
Loads coming up on the show. We're going to be chatting to ex On the Beach star Mel Reeves about an under-18s event that she's DJing at, and we're going to play you a very special Christmas video from an amazing local band called the Mono LPs.
As well, Lee Butler takes you on a clubland journey of Liverpool. We meet one of the funniest men in Liverpool, Cairns, the comedian, telling us about a big night. We meet Turtle Bay, the new restaurant. We see the poppies down at St George's Hall. But right now, talking of Christmas, let's go to one of the most magical places in the city, the St George's Hall magical Christmas grotto with Santa himself.
Where is the best place on Merseyside to visit over Christmas time?
St George's Hall, Grotto.
George's. Loads of things to see, loads of things to talk about. And are you going to be here to show them round?
Yes.
Right? Are you going to take them into your workshop?
Yes.
Are you going to show them all the Christmas trees?
Yes.
What is your favourite room?
This one. This one.
This one. Thank you. Please visit St George's Hall.
So here we are in the galleries of St George's Hall. We're actually in the old part of the cells, and we go across into this former section that we've opened up. Prior to 2012, the space that the grotto's in was never open for 160 years, so it's kind of very grotto-esque anyway, and we've been fortunate to do it for about 3 or 4 years now, and we've been playing around with the themes each time, and this year we're delighted to go back to a more traditional winter wonderland grotto, and it's kind of what you would expect to receive. You go through, you see all the beautiful winter wonderland, you can send a letter to Santa, and then obviously you get to meet Santa himself. Well, we're open every weekend as of this weekend, up until Saturday the 12th of December, and then we're open every day up until the 23rd, and all being well we may open on the 24th as well. So we're open from 10 till 6 each day, and it's just drop in, come along. It's £7.50, every child gets a little gift at the end, and it's a lovely, hopefully a lovely experience.
Before Christmas, not just before, it's always. You've got to share, you've got to help each other, you've got to listen to each other, you've got to listen to grown-ups. Not all grown-ups know everything, but your parents you should listen to. And you've got to do your best at school. We can't have all good jobs. You've got to try, and hopefully you'll get a job like my elves. They enjoy what they do, and they enjoy helping me. When they grow up, they should do things that they enjoy doing, and they should help everybody else.
how gorgeous does that look? Santa's Christmas Grotto at St George's Hall. Definitely get down and check that out if you can. Right now, though, I am joined by the beautiful star of X on the Beach and an international DJ in her own right, Mel Reeves. Mel, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
We've got to start off by talking about X on the Beach. For
Yeah.
anyone that hasn't seen it, tell us a little bit about it. Was it crazy?
It's crazy. It's a lot of partying, a lot of arguing. It's a lot of fun as well, though.
Was it really good fun?
Yeah,
Did you
so
meet loads
much
of amazing people when you did it as
Do you know
well?
what? I've actually met like true friends for life on there,
Oh,
which
I
was
love
completely
that.
unexpected, but it was amazing. I'd definitely do it again.
And now, before you went into X on the Beach, you've been DJing for years, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's not something that came afterwards, it's
No,
before.
I've been DJing for about 5 years now, and I've played all over the world.
How did you get into it? Because it's not a normal thing, I guess, to have a
No.
female DJ. It's quite unique.
It is unique. It was more of a hobby. It was just like something that caught my eye in a nightclub, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a little go. And it just, as soon as I like got one lesson, the ball started rolling.
How long did it take you to go from kind of when you started out messing around to where you were like, I'm really comfortable doing this, I'm ready to like perform?
1 week.
Really?
And I failed completely.
Oh, no.
I cut all the music off in the club in London. And I was like, right, I'm never doing that again. No. And then about 3 months later, after the practice a little bit more, I got myself
You've
out there.
DJ'd like all over the world, like
Yeah.
internationally in India. What has been the biggest highlight for you? What's been like the best gig that you've ever
I
done?
think in Australia, because I was playing with like Will Sparks, Trimmy Trumpet, and Joel Fletcher. They were like the biggest people I played with, and the crowds were unbelievable. Like it was immense.
How crazy is it travelling all the time though? Does it take its toll? Is it quite hard work to do that?
It's a lot more exhausting than people would imagine. Yeah.
And how difficult do you think it is for girls to get into DJ? And I do a little bit of it, nothing on the scale that you do. How difficult do you think it is for girls? Do you think it's easier? Do you think it's harder?
I think it's easy to get into, but if you're no good at it, then if you go by reputation,
Yeah.
so you can try, you'll get work. If you're no good, then that's it, you won't really get work.
And what kind of music do you play? Because obviously there's a whole spectrum that you could
Yeah.
go for. What's your thing?
I mostly play house, like commercial house. I play a little bit of R&B here and
throw
there
it
if I
up
have
there,
to,
yeah.
but house mostly.
Makes it a bit sexier,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, doesn't it? I love that. Now you've got a big gig coming up in Liverpool, and it's
Yes.
different to ones you'd normally do. Tell us a
It
bit about
is.
it.
It's an under-18s event actually. I'm playing with Mark Ingham,
Amazing.
Ian Longo. And
Dom Townsend, he's on the bill, isn't he?
He is. And I think it's a really good event. Gets kids off the streets. You've
Yeah.
got to be 13 to attend.
Right, okay.
And it's in Shorrocks Hill in Formby.
And it's on the 20th of December.
Yeah, it's on
so
the
it's like a
20th.
big Christmas party for like the
Yes,
kids of
it
Liverpool,
is.
essentially, isn't it?
It's going to be a really good night by the looks of it. I'm excited.
Yeah, and also I was thinking about this. It's a great teaser for kind of
Yeah.
younger people to get into when they're old enough and over
It
18
is.
into kind of the house music scene in
It
Liverpool.
is. Like I bet they look like all their older cousins and everything party, and
And
they
want
can
to
have
get
a
a
little
piece of
taster.
it.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I bet they can't wait for that.
Yeah.
More details on that on our Twitter at The Guide Elpool. Melissa, thank you so much for chatting to
you.
us. From one DJ to another, though, our lead Butler is out and about in Liverpool's clubland. Let's find out where he is.
We are this week at the super cool Circo down at the Albert Dock, and I'm joined by Circo's hot team. It is Kylie Minogue's biggest fan, Paul, and the super cool Kia. Right, guys, firstly, we're going to start off with the Saturday nights down here at Circo, and it's not just a normal Saturday night. Anyone who's been to Circo will know there is plenty of production and Circo's legendary freak show. Now, Paul, I see Paul dressed up as many different things in my lifetime, but Saturday nights down here, Paul, are not just your average Saturday, are they?
No, they're not really. We start off with a dinner show, which I'm the ringmaster. I take part as the ringmaster of a Saturday night, where we have a dinner show where everyone sits down, has a meal, and we have entertainment right the way through that meal.
Now, if you want to be part of this, it kickstarts. There's 2 dinner shows. Is the Kia? What time of day?
Yeah, the first one's 7 and the second one's at 9:30, and they're only £35 a head as well.
There you go. If you want to make a night of it down here at Circo, you can kickstart it with a super cool dinner show. Entertainment-wise on the dinner show, tell us a little bit what we can expect.
Dinner show, you'll have magicians at your table, you'll have people on the hoop and the silks, dancers, fire eaters. It's something totally different. Totally different.
It is. I've been down and popped down to this, and it really is a good experience. Now, Saturday nights down here at Circo, you can catch myself DJing here every Saturday with Jay Hardman. It is a blend of house and classics, and there's how can we call them? There's a pretty scary team that are here of a Saturday night. It's not just the DJs, is it?
No, we call them our freaks in the freak show. We've got everything from monkeys, clowns, we have fire eaters, basically you name it, we have it here.
They have, and they're usually floating around all night, but there's a show on, isn't there, where the lads and girls that do some sort of acrobatic stuff as well.
Yeah, around midnight we have our performance in the bar, which is acrobats. We have the monkeys and showgirls out, so that gets the night started really after the show.
It is every single Saturday night down here. We've got a big night at the end of the month. It is a classics party, Classic Surgery, which is the 19th of December. If you want to join us for a real big end-of-year old-school party. And next year, Keir, we're looking at planning something new called Fun House, a new Saturday night starting.
Yeah, big Saturday night next year, something totally different, never seen before. It'll be a completely new night for Liverpool with all your circus acts and everything, so that's going to be coming the end of Jan.
There you go. Can we do a competition, guys? I'm going to talk Paul into giving us a couple of people for the dinner show. Can we do that? Do you reckon Jay? I mean, I know Jay's he's a bit tight with his money, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But we'll sort it. We'll sort it.
Do you reckon we could give a dinner show for 2 people and a booth for the Saturday night, maybe, and a bottle of vodka? Could we swing that out of him?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
There you go. If you want to get involved, we got a chance to be part of the dinner show here at Circo on a Saturday night, and as well as that, come and see me on the Wheels of Steel on a Saturday night and win yourself a booth as well and some drinky poos, okay? I'm back at 4 o'clock next Friday afternoon with more Clubland action and a new mix. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Keir.
Totally.
Aren't these cool? Aren't these cool, eh?
Mr. Lee Butler there. Thanks, Lee. Don't forget, every Friday, 4 p.m, Lee Butler has a very special free mix and lots of Clubland goss on theguideliverpool.com. Make sure you check it out. So we're here at the beautiful Hilton Hotel in Liverpool ONE. It's so Christmassy.
It is so Christmassy, and we're going to be back here after the break. Stay with us because we are going to have a chat with Chris Cairns, local comedian, who is hilarious. And as well as that, we're going to play you a very, very special Christmas track from a local band called the Mono LPs.
Also, you'll go on a voyage, not on the Titanic, but with the Titanic Hotel and the new water taxi service. And we go to Turtle Bay. We'll see you after the break on Bay TV Liverpool. Welcome back to The Guide Liverpool on Bay TV with us, Jay and Ellie, and to the beautiful, the stunning, the very classy and very posh Hilton Hotel's Pima Bar.
Yeah, it is far too classy for us in here, and they even do an amazing festive afternoon tea, and you could be in with a chance of winning that for 2 people, and they're going to throw in champagne as well. All you need to do is head to the Twitter at The Guide Liverpool, or find us on Facebook, The Guide Liverpool, find the post and retweet it.
Give it a little share, it could be yours. Lots happening in the area, and of course we can't miss it. Panto season is in full swing. We've got Liverpool Empire's Dick Whittington running until January, starring Coronation Street star Sally Lindsay, Pete Price and lovely Leanne Campbell off the radio. And as well as that, we've got at the Epstein, your favourite, Callum Best is in town, starring in Cinderella.
Oh, he is Prince Charming, and I would be in Cinderella any day of
Have you ever used a mop in your life?
No, to be definitely haven't. As well as that, at the New Brighton Floral Pavilion, Sleeping Beauty is there, starring Coronation Street's Janice Battersby. As well as that, the lovely Claire Simo is starring in Aladdin at the Southport Theatre. And
next week on the show, 8:30, we got an hour special where we go behind the scenes of all of our favourite pantos with the biggest stars, including Callum Best. We'll see how that goes.
Wait for that one. Loads of gigs coming up as well. On the same night, the 19th of December, 2 great local bands play. The T Street Band play one venue, and then By the Sea play another, so you're spoilt for choice that night. And this weekend coming up, the legend herself, Connie Lush, is playing the Liverpool Philharmonic Hall.
Can't wait for that. Lots more news on what's going on around the city with videos and interviews and blogs and whatever else on our website, theguideliverpool.com. So recently, we went to the brand new Turtle Bay on Victoria Street, the lovely Jamaican bar.
Yummy.
We seen the Weeping Window exhibition display at St George's Hall. It's beautiful. And we went on a little boat.
A little boat.
It wasn't the Titanic,
No.
but it was with the Titanic Hotel, their brand new water taxi service. Check this out. So we're down at the pier head, and I couldn't believe this fact when I heard it, Peter, that we've never had a water taxi service in Liverpool. A city like this with no water taxi until now.
Yep.
Things are about to change with this little beauty behind us.
Yeah, we've been working on this for a good 12 months now, this project, and we've got 3 boats all together with the Neptune. We sourced the boat about 18 months ago. I've done considerable amount of work on it to make it feasible for operational in this area.
Okay, so we're starting in the pier head now, but this is in conjunction with the Titanic Hotel.
That's
as
correct,
well.
yeah.
So will it be mostly guests from the hotel?
Yeah,
Can anyone
guests
get
from the
involved in
hotel,
this?
Titanic side, we'll bring them into the, Man Island, and they can go onto the Albert Docks. That's right, based here. And then obviously guests from anywhere, tourists from anywhere, can jump on board the Man Island, and we can take them through to the Titanic Hotel.
And it's the first ever in Liverpool.
It is, yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, this neck of the woods anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So the poppies arrived on Saturday on display, and they're going to be with us through until the 16th of January, weather permitting. Just in case the weather starts to deteriorate the poppies, they will be removed if that happens, because they're going to be going on display in the Imperial War Museum in Manchester and in London. Once they've finished the tour around the UK. So they obviously don't want them to be deteriorating before we get them to the museums. When they were in London, they sold what looked like the red carpet of poppies. They were sold £25 each for an individual poppy, but they then kept the Weeping Window, which is the display here, and the other display is called the Wave that they kept, and that's in Sheffield in a skate park, I believe, at the moment. And these are the ones that they're now not going to sell anymore, so they can keep the two displays intact. There's a number of billboards around about 2 metres high, dotted around the town with information about the war and people that were involved, people's stories, and then the maps on there which lead you to your next destination until you end up at the pier head.
So you can see behind us how busy it is and how amazing this place is. On Dale Street, brand new. It's called Turtle Bay, and the big launch party tonight.
That's
Ajit,
right.
you've done a good job, mate.
Thank you very much. It's been real hard work.
Yeah.
It's a grade 2 listed building, and we wanted to create a beautiful Caribbean environment, and we worked very hard with the planners and the English heritage to basically bring a true Caribbean environment.
I think when you walk in somewhere off the street and it kind of takes you away from the city you're in,
yes,
you've got a hit. And this is what this place does.
This is the whole idea. Is you could be in the beach in the Caribbean, having some jerk, having some rum, and listening to some reggae, and that's what Turtle Bay is all about.
The great Turtle Bay there, just a little taster as to what you can find on the guide, liverpool.com, our brand new website. He's just been making me laugh off camera. Thank God what you just said isn't on camera, Chris Cairns.
Unbroadcastable.
Unbroadcastable.
The unbroadcastable Chris Cairns. It's the name of the show,
bit
really,
worried
isn't it?
now.
Yeah.
You should have your own show on Bay TV, to be fair.
Maybe.
So Chris Cairns, comedy MC legend in the city.
That's what I call myself anyway.
Yeah.
And it's stuck.
It's stuck.
How people
Around
start
the
saying
city,
it, yeah.
Laughterhouse.
Yes.
Got to talk about that. You've just moved venues.
We haven't moved venues. We've just
got a new venue.
Got a new venue, yeah. We're usually in the Slaughterhouse. We are there every Friday, Saturday, and we are there. We've been there for years now, just providing the city's the best comedy in the city easily. And because we're just sick of knocking people away, really, we've opened another venue, which is in Eric's, which is right underneath the Rubber Soul on Matthew Street, yeah. So it's pretty much a very similar room to the Slaughterhouse, but if you can imagine the Slaughterhouse's big brother as a room, it's a bit bigger, and instead of having rows, it's like chairs and tables and stuff. Because some people love being like in rows and just sitting there, like kind of being cramped in. But some people always say, well, it'd be nice to sit on tables and chairs and stuff.
So I think if you've got a table and chair, then you're probably a bit more hidden from the likes of yourself, taking the mick out of you in the crowd, which often happens, to be fair. In the
I quite like them right there, so I can get them all. There's no always a
Do you see these people when they walk in and think, right, I'm going to get him? Yeah, going to get it. How do you work out who you're going to get?
Sometimes the people you're going to speak to, you can see a mile away, but sometimes it just happens there and then. You'll always find a hidden gem.
Or a lanky ginger lad.
Yes, there's always someone from Runcorn sitting there, so that's easy enough. So,
a big night happening, mate, 13th of December, a few nights time. This Sunday at the Phil is Laughterhouse Live. It's back with 7 big comedians.
Yeah, I think this is the 4th, maybe the 5th one we've done now. We got approached by the Philharmonic a while ago to basically put big comedy shows on in there because we've got a really good reputation for comedy, and this time it's probably our big. We've had the likes of like Jason Manford on, John Bishop, Justin Morehouse, some really big acts. And on this Sunday coming up is just one of the best lineups we've ever had.
So who have we got? Because we've got
Tommy Tiernan.
Who's
absolutely just one of the biggest acts in comedy. Paul Sinner, if you watched The Chase.
I know Paul, yes.
Yeah, Paul, he's on as well. Catherine Ryan, who's
massive name.
She's massive. She's like dust now. She's never off the telly.
Neil Fitz, who we all know, love,
Yeah, he's Phoenix Nights and Mount Pleasant. Jason Cook, who wrote Heaven. He's a massive big actor. And Jared Christmas cancelled because I don't know some kind of panto commitments. We've got Alan Cochrane, who's fantastic as well, and Gary Delaney, who's absolutely fantastic. Who's the husband of Sarah Millican.
Really?
Bit of trivia there for
just
you.
Imagine
how funny their kids would be.
So that's this Sunday at the Liverpool Phil, Laughterhouse Live, 7 big comedians. Go and check it out. One more thing, mate. What are you looking ahead to in 2016 for Laughterhouse?
Just hopefully keep people coming back. People keep coming back, saying nice things about us, and it's marvellous. So check out the website.
We'll get you back on.
Laughterhouse.com.
I reckon a little comedy news feature on this
Yeah,
show.
hey, whenever
every
you want me.
fortnight or
Whenever you want me.
Chris Cairns, thank you, mate. We'll see you Sunday. Right now, though, we got a very special Christmas video, Chris Cairns, okay? Great local band, the Mono LPs, and all the money raised in support for this video goes to Pancreatic Cancer UK. Check it out, the Mono LPs. This is Christmas time on The Guide.
I know the she's, I know the she's not around. It's Christmas time, so let's drink some wine and remember the days when we were all fine until the sun leaves the sky and the night meets the day. We'll reminisce of all we used to say. It's Christmas time, so let's drink some wine and remember the days when we were all fine until the sun leaves the sky and the night meets the day. We'll reminisce of all we used to say because it's Christmas time. So let's drink some wine and remember the days when we were all fine until the sun leaves the sky and the night meets the day. We'll reminisce of all we used to say.
What a beautiful song, first aired on this very show 12 months ago. It's now getting released and all the proceeds are going to Pancreatic Cancer UK. The incredible Mono LPs with Christmas time, how beautiful.
So lovely.
Check it out.
And next week's show is going to be even more Christmassy because it's a Panto special. Cannot wait for this one. I get to meet Callum Best. So excited.
Well, the Panto show, I do it every year on my own because it's just easier for the cameramen and stuff to just follow on.
Yeah, you can do all the others. I just want to do Callum Best. That's fine.
So hang on, I'm with Pete Price and Janice Battersby from Coddy,
Yeah.
and you're with Callum Best.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go down. Are we okay with that?
We'll see how
I'm okay
that
with
goes.
that.
Join
Yeah,
us
yeah.
next Thursday, 8:30pm. It's an hour special on Bay TV Liverpool with my pantomime show. And have a great week. Get online right now, theguideliverpool.com for lots more videos, lots more interviews, lots more live sessions, and lots of entertainment news for the best city in the world. We'll see you next week. Bay TV Liverpool. It's us, Jay and Ellie, on The Guide. Take care.